Hey there, so today we're going to look at this little thing here, the BOSS Katana Mini. This is the first BOSS amp that we've got in the house. It's a practice amp. I know it's been out a while, but I thought it'd be fun just to have a look at what it sounds like, the features it has. Is it still worth getting nowadays? Because I know there's so many practice amps out there, it can be almost overwhelming to know what to pick when you are looking for the little practice amp. So let's give this a go. We're going to look at all the settings. We're going to go straight into the amp as well. So guitar straight in, giving all the settings a little bit of a go. I'll also try it with some pedals to see how this thing works with effects. I know these things have been out for a while, but let's see. BOSS Katana Mini, can it still do it? Let's go. So here it is, the BOSS Katana Mini. And just for reference, I'm going to use a really accurate measuring device, a pair of chopsticks. There you go, that gives you a bit of sense of scale. Handy little chopstick resting stand as well when not in use. Nice design on the front, but let's look at the settings on top. And for a small amp, there is plenty to mess about with here. Look at this, we've got the main gain and volume there, and you've got a clean, a crunch, and a gain setting. Clean, crunch, and a brown setting, which you can see there. There's your gain, there's your volume. You've got a bit of EQ, so you've got bass, mids, and treble. And it also comes with a delay, which is a really cool feature. There's your time, so the amount of delay you want and the level of it, so how much it cuts through. Comes with a handle as well for carrying about. On the back, you've got option for mains power. I think it's 9 volt. You've got aux in headphones out as well, and also we've got space for batteries, so 6 AA batteries if you want to make it really easy to just plug in and play when you're out and about and annoy anyone in any scenario. And that is the BOSS Katana Mini. Look at that, tiny. Let's see if it's awesome. Okay, so we're going to try the clean first. I'm going to go through this SG today, and we're going to use these settings to test the clean. I got the bass at about 9 o'clock, the mids at about 10, 11 o'clock, and the treble at 12 o'clock. The gain is about midway, and the volume, so in fact we'll just scale the volume up so you can get a bit of an idea. This is about 9 o'clock. Let's just up the volume a little bit. So this is going sort of midway. Quite a cool clean sound, isn't it? Let's try it a little bit louder. Let's stick it on the treble pickup now so you get a bit of that twang. Let's go. Sounds cool. It's breaking up a little bit there, you can hear as well on the clean setting. The EQ is exactly the same, there's no delay on there. Full whack, let's see what that does. So that's the clean. I've got to say, if you're playing in your room, that is plenty of volume for a clean tone. Right, we're going to try the crunch setting. Obviously when you change into the gain channels, you've got to adjust the volume a little bit, because otherwise you're going to blow your head off. Well, you might not blow your head off with an amp this small, but typically you will blow your head off if you go straight from a clean to a gain. So I'm going to drop the volume a little bit. So let's move to the crunch. Switch it to 12 o'clock. That sounds pretty sweet, to be fair. That's me using it on the bridge pickup. I don't know if you can see there. Yeah, bridge pickup there. Let's try it on the crunch. We're going to also turn the gain a little bit higher. We're going to go... Oh, you can hear that, can't you? That gain wants to come through. Sort of 3 o'clock now. Got a bit of that country twang, you know. You want to play a bit of that country rock? Howdy, we're from Texas. But yeah, no, it sounds really cool. That crunch actually sounds sweet. And bear in mind, we're going on a, what is it, 4-inch speaker, 7 watts. And because of whatever technology is in this, it sounds sweet, a really decent volume, you know. So yeah, this is with the gain all the way up. That's pretty sweet, to be fair. Cool. Bear in mind, all those settings are with the volume at midway, so you can go even louder than that if you need to. So the next setting we're going to go for is gain. We're going up another level. So that's, with the gain, it's one of its lowest points. You've got a lot to play with here, so let's go. sounds awesome, to be fair, in the room. I don't know how it's coming across in camera, but so we're going to turn the gain all the way up, because let's go. Sounds like this amp is pretty versatile for all kind of sounds genres, really, just on a basic level, all in something as small as a lunchbox, really. It's pretty awesome. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the delay now. All of that was done just no added effects, just straight from the EQ and the gain settings. I'm going to use it on the clean to begin with. So obviously you got your time setting. I don't know if you can see on here, you've got your time setting there and your level there. Right now they're both completely off. I'm just going to sort out my high-tech stand. This is the delay with it at that sort of 9 o'clock position. So a subtle bit of delay there. I'll turn the level up a little bit and we'll go. We're going to try it around that 3 o'clock phase and we'll turn the level up. That's similar now, so the time and the level is at 3 o'clock. So this is with the delay fully maxed. Sounds cool, man. Sounds really cool. And that's obviously just with the clean. We can try with a bit of distortion. for some of that 80s hair metal fiddly diddly widdly whatever. But yeah, that's it. That's the delay. Sounds pretty sweet to me. So one observation I have on this amp is, whilst I was testing it out just before recording, I've actually had to take the back panel off because without, I'm going through the mains, without batteries we're getting a little bit of rumbling from the battery compartments. Tip there, if you're hearing a bit of buzzing, take this bad boy off. Stops it straight away. So what I've done now is I've plugged my pedal board in. I just want to see how this thing takes effect. I've got it on the clean setting again. So hopefully you could hear, that sounded amazing. For such a tiny amp, on a clean, clean setting, running your pedals through it, that's actually amazing. Last thing we're going to do is I'm going to plug straight into a laptop, so direct in, so you can get just the raw sound. If you're plugging into a computer or just straight to headphones, this is roughly what you're going to get. Example of it going straight, direct out into your headphones or onto your laptop or whatever, and hopefully gave you an idea of what it can do. what are my thoughts on this thing? I gotta say, it's actually amazing. This is, considering it's, you know, next to me it's tiny, the sound you can get out of it is unbelievable. The fact you're getting such good tones at such relatively low volume as well is the big thing for me. And you know, I'm old enough to remember what practice amps were back years ago. Mate, absolute joke. You know, if you had something like this, you may as well have thrown it in the bin before you even plugged it in. But look at the technology has come so far nowadays. I don't think you young people realise how lucky you got it. I'm gonna become an old man waving a stick right now. My first practice amp wasn't even an amp. It was a radio with a jack input. I had to switch it to like an aux setting and just get whatever I wanted out of that, and it sounded like some small animal was dying, but you know, it's what I had to use. If I had this back in the day, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. It's unbelievable the amount of sounds you can get. Absolutely fantastic. Plus, like you say, you got your headphones, you got your direct out if you want to do some rough demo recording, things like that. I can imagine myself using this just to come up with riffs on the go anywhere. Unbelievable. You can, small enough, you know, you stick some batteries in it, stick it in a backpack or whatever, easy. This BOSS Mini is ideal for home use or just, you know, like I said, coming up with demos. It's great to play at low volumes but still get a decent tone, and you've got a bit of, you know, the fact it's got a delay option is amazing. The fact it's got the capability to have such good tones on its own but also take pedals so well is a massive draw for me personally, and hopefully anyone that you know, hopefully you got an idea of that on the video. Equally, you can get a bit of volume out there, so if you want to blast it a bit or annoy someone in the house, you've got that option. You know, if you want to disturb someone watching telly or whatever, you can do that. BOSS Katana Mini, I love it. Again, like I always say, best thing to do is get it yourself and give it a good mess about. Hopefully I've given it a bit of variation here so you've got an idea, but again, you won't know what it's like for you until you use it with your gear. But here in this room with my stuff, absolutely love it. Nice one, Boss. Hopefully at some point I'll get one of the bigger katanas and be able to give that a good run through. But this BOSS Mini, let's go. Big thanks for watching, and yeah, take it easy everyone.